Be sure to subscribe and thumbs up. That glare of that light will kill y'all. Surprise, surprise. Gosh, it's been a month since I've been live, and a month before that. Sweet savory words. Hi there. Just saw you at CFP. Thank you for popping in. He inspired me. Miss Lisa R. Hall, Barefoot Lass, Lady Kick. Hi there. Or Kicks. Hi there. People did come over from CFP. I'm so pleased. Thank you so much. Ridge Runner, West Virginia. Wow. Let me see. I'm on my phone, y'all. Where you been hiding down in the valley somewhere? Don't hide. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, Gloria. That's right. Daggone it. I always forget. I'm sorry, Gloria. Cherokee Moon. Hey. California. Love your heart. I have not been live for so long. Listen, y'all, I updated my YouTube and I was getting messages from people. Oh, my live button's gone. Cherokee Moon, hey, hey, hey. And, yes, listen, y'all, I'm doing a live. I have on lipstick. I don't have chapstick and my lips are killing me. Hey, Miss Annie Oakley, how are you, darling? It's been so live since I've been been so long since I've been live. I had to figure out the new. I changed it easier to remember channel name. Oh, okay. Okay, I like that. Sweet, savory words. Your words are sweet and savory because they're Jesus's words out of the Bible. Yes, ma'am. It's been a while since I've been able to really watch any of my YouTube videos because I've been educating myself for this. You talk the same way? Well, good. Oh man, listen, I've got a doctor's appointment to get my glasses fixed. Hey, Scan family. Oh, thank you. Listen, let me take these glasses off. Y'all see these dark circles? This girl has had no rest. You could use bacon grease on your lips. Ooh, I love me some bacon grease and butter. Yeah, it all goes to my face and my butt. No, not my butt, my hips. You're worse than Southern? What do you mean you're worse than Southern? Well, I'm in West Virginia. Every part of West Virginia sounds different. You're planning on any live chat soon? You planning on any live chat soon? What do you mean? We're doing live chat right now, darling. Oh, you mean having people on the screen? Well, let me tell y'all. You have the same dark circles. Well, the one house has people in it that go to bed early and I can't go live. And my other house, hey, Rip Curl. How are you, darling? ATN, hey there. And, you know, I'm a night owl, y'all. Y'all know that. And everybody else in my family, Shirley B, hi, honey, Susie Q. What's going on? So I can't go live at either house. And I can't go live early. Nobody sees me at 5 o'clock. That's 5, 6 o'clock is usually when I can go live. And nobody's ready for me at 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. I did that one and got all kinds of comments. Oh, I hate to miss your live. Sassy Lass, hi, darling. So I'm a late night person and I was really tired. Kenny Crowder, so happy to see you, miss ya. Love your way. Thank you, Kenny. Love you too, darling. I don't think you ever did send me that email. Let's see, bacon flavored chapstick. Yes, I heard about. My sister told me about that. I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I had tube lipstick in my purse, and I thought, I came to a gas station. The girl came out to bring the trash. I said, listen, I can't do a live in my house. I'm doing a YouTube live. I'm just backed up here, not gonna bother anybody. I'm not a threat to you, I promise. Just let me sit here and talk to my lovelies. Patrick Lee, hi there. Well, I want to talk to y'all about some stuff that has happened since I've been live the last time. Oh my gosh, you did. Are you in one of those states that don't count the points or whatever? How big a buck was it? My son told me not shocked me death. He's gonna go deer hunting next week. He's had a lot of medical problems, and finally, Southern Boy Prepper. Hey there, sweetheart. Thank you all for coming over from CFP's live and seeing me. Let me see. What was I gonna say? Well, y'all, I closed on my camp finally. Y'all don't have to hear any deed horror stories. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Oh, honey, I hate you're leaving, but thank you for dropping in. A 6 point last week. Oh my goodness. But he's better now, and a 4x4 blacktail Washington. Oh my goodness, bless your heart. He's wanting me to, okay, Annie, I will. He's wanting me to can it. I told him I lucked up and got some canning jars, and I told him, I said, next weekend is Ethan's weekend to be with his mama, so I don't want us to just sleep all weekend, which probably... Hey, Benjamin Hunt from Oregon, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I think you're new. Oh, my finger's in the way. I'm sorry. So sorry. It's my family lately. I need to get something, put my phone on, get my head straight. A lot of sadness. I know, honey. I know you've had a hard time. That's why I was wanting you to email me. Just gonna talk to you. Little Ma 57. Oh, I just read your comment on my egg. Isn't that exciting? And guess what? Got my second egg today. Listen, I have held those beauties, petted them, loved on them, fed them since June. Well, the end of June, 1st of July, something like that. Lone Star Pioneering. Hey, hey, hey. And they finally, 2 eggs. 1 egg 2 days in a row. Nice size eggs, brown eggs. Man, that yolk is as orange. Little Ethan got to eat the first egg. Well, I put that on the community post. Y'all know that. Cindy, I apologize to you. I was going, let's see. Now you can't use the brain matter to preserve the hide. Now you can't. Oh, I missed something. Brain matter to preserve the hide. I don't know how to preserve the hide. Got to check the eggs today. Oh no. But anyway, so one of my little beauties is laying. I am so excited. It might be the newest beauty that I adopted. I think she was a little older than mine, and it could be her. And since these aren't going to be eaten, I don't know if I told y'all, I think it was September. I had, well, we had a few that didn't make it for one reason or another, but we ended up Yes, barefoot lice. I was so excited. I couldn't stand it. I sit and hold those things and pet them. And my oldest son, they'd gotten out of their coop, and I'm not there every day now. Hey, Carrie, did I speak to you, honey? I see Lisa speaking to you. Um, oh, I see. If I had my laptop, I could slide back. I have to try to keep up with chat. Yes, I love some fresh eggs. My sister has chickens, and she gives me eggs, and Ethan's mama used to. How cold is it there? Well, when I was driving here, see, I'm setting, so the engine on this cement warms it up. It was 39. 39. It was 24 2 or 3 nights in a row last week. Drop, how are you, honey? But anyway, it could have been my little chicken I adopted. I think she's a month older than my little beauties. But I named my chickens because I'm going to keep them for a couple of years. You know, they lay real good for a couple of years. I'll be so glad. My eye appointment, y'all. I know y'all are so tired of me jiggling and messing with my glasses, but I can't figure out which trifocal. You got 4 out of your 5 today. That's awesome. I got my first one yesterday and my second one today. Oh my gosh. But anyway, he was putting them back in the coop for me. And he came in and he said, oh my gosh, I did not have any idea how soft the chicken feathers are. He said, they're really soft. They are. I just hold them and pet them, and I put their little faces up to my cheek and give them little kisses. Now, the guinea, Pro Carry Trucker, how in the world are you? Are you on the road, babe? You're getting double yolks? My sister's had several double yolks. I always get thrilled to death, even when I get one from the store, it's a double yolk. But yeah, I love my beauties. My little turkeys. My turkeys are so big. I think my big old Tom wouldn't even fit in my oven. But y'all remember my friend Marquita that passed away. That's where I got my birds. And my full intention always was to keep those for breeding purposes. Because listen, y'all, let's get down to some business. Do y'all remember a couple of weeks ago, the only time that old Nancy P was adamant about she wasn't? Have you talked to Marfugal lately? Got some interesting stuff going on. Set up live stream with him. Let everybody know about it if you get time. Ridge Runner, West Virginia. Have you talked to him? Set up live stream with him. You want to set up a live stream with Marv? Well, he called into my channel once, but that was over a year ago. Yeah, it can be chilly in Vegas, let me tell you. Oh, yeah, I know that. I've been there. Yep, I enjoyed myself. My favorite drop is cottonseed oil for a deep fried turkey. But I think sunflower is, we didn't order it. You can get the cotton seed oil from Cabela's, and we didn't think in time because I'd planned on just doing it the way I normally do it. But we're gonna deep fry it again this year. We haven't deep fried a turkey in a while. But anyway, let's see, back to the chickens. I've got my original ones are Nosy Rosie, because when she was a little bitty chick, that little neck was just going, she couldn't stand it. She was looking at everything. So I've got Nosy Rosie and Lucy and Ethel, and the one I adopted, these are Rhode Island Reds. From a distance, the way her little white markings are on her red feathers, she looks polka dotted, so I call her Dot. And then I've got 2 Easter eggers. One's gray and one's black. I had 4 other ones that didn't make it. Yeah, it is good. I happen to like mine better than deep fried, but that's okay. We can deep fry it. And let me see, my Easter eggers are Thelma and Louise. And I've only named one turkey. And when it was a little baby, its head was the most beautiful gold, so I call it Goldie. But I haven't named the rest of them because the rest of them I could possibly be eaten anytime. So anything I'm going to eat, I'm not going to. But we did, we had 11 Cornish crosses survived, and we processed them. And then I froze them and waited till I had a good day, and then I canned them. And I need to send, you've been trying apples and making apple butter? I wish I had some fresh apples. We've been dehydrating, or Derek has, my oldest son has, not me. He does all the dehydrating. Bananas and strawberries. Okay, honey. Love ya. Thanks for stopping in. What'd she say about Thelma and Louise? Yep, Thelma and Louise. Hey, enlightened truth seeker. Hey, I'm doing okay. I'm staying a little bit too busy and it's wearing me out. But anyway, but Alaska Prepper said that he had been told that you're not supposed to can the chicken bone in. I did because I've seen several homesteading. Yes, they are a little bit dark. Susie Q, somebody told me to soak them in lemon juice and they wouldn't turn. That's not true. The only thing the lemon juice does is make those suckers stick to your tray. So don't try it. I had a mess to clean up because I did soak them for Derek. He had sliced them, I soaked them, and then it was just a mess on those trays. I didn't think, I had to soak them before I get them clean. Let me see. What was I saying? I lost track of time. Lost track of what I was saying. Oh, somebody wanted me to talk about my generator. Oh, but anyway, I watch a couple of homestead channels that can, and they canned their chickens bone in. One half of the chicken will fit in a quart jar. One breast, one thigh, one leg. Grew over 400 pounds of potatoes in a 10 by 10 using sawdust and elk poo. Oh my mercy, land sakes alive. Oh Lord, that's awesome. My grow bag garden didn't do any good at all. Okay, let's see. But anyway, I did it bone in. My other chicken I canned. I got it at the butcher and it was boneless. So, you know, my little Cornish cross. I held them. They were jealous of my Rhode Island Reds. And I would hold them and pet them. I was good to them. I thanked the good Lord for letting me have them. And I made sure they didn't suffer at all. And, but I had a hard time trying not to get too attached to them. But anyway, let's see. So the camp is sold and closed. I have ordered my Blue Yeti. I got I think it's the 2400. Use vitamin C to stop bananas from turning dark. Really? What do? Crush it up and dissolve it in the water, Susie Q? Nobody's ever told me that. And then I had to talk to Alaska Prepper because, let me tell you, Marv's coming on. Marv's coming on. He's never on Friday night. Oh my word. Well, thank you, Southern Boy Prepper. I appreciate it, honey. Marv's going live. Is it going to be a long one, or is he just making some kind of announcement? See, I don't have two devices with me, so I don't know. He is going live. Great. I'm not going to get to tell y'all what I want. It is 12 o'clock Eastern time. I was going to do this live real quick and go home and go to bed. Oh my goodness. But anyway, got the Blue Yeti 2400 watts, and I had to drop. Will you check for me? Not that I don't believe everybody. Make sure it's not just some little announcement. But I had to email AP today because I didn't know how many solar panels to order. And I did go through his Amazon store. And I got into his Amazon store, clicked on the Blue Yeti, and then it let me sign into my Amazon account so I could use my Prime for the shipping. But it's not a Prime ship thing. I'd ordered some other stuff. And I ordered a generator through his store, his Amazon store, because he does so much for everybody. I wanted to do just announcement, he's not live yet. Just announcement, he's not live yet. Okay. So they've got it on sale right now, $200 off. We'll go ahead and do your thing. Don't worry what is going on. Oh, back to, I knew I was talking about something. Thank you, Rip. Thank you, honey. Okay. A month ago, she brought up the 25th Amendment. And yes, that amendment does talk about there's a committee, and that committee kind of works like if you want to oust a president if you think they're doing something wrong, and his own cabinet can turn against him and give reasons and vote and put the president out. Well, the 25th Amendment has a committee that will be made up of doctors, and she made it very, very plain in her statement that I'm not going to watch chat, because if I do, I won't get this out before I have to go if Marv goes on. So I'm going to take my glasses off so I can do this. She made it very clear when she was talking about for any medical problem or mental health problem, and she very emphatically said this has nothing to do with President Trump. Okay? All right. Keep that in mind. There's a couple things real important I want to tell y'all. No, it's not about Trump. It's not about Trump at all. How many of us have seen those gaffes? Poor old Biden. We've talked before, and y'all, I can't believe we had an election. Said for 2 years we wouldn't have an election. I can't believe we had one. What a mess it is. Good God. I can't believe it. But anyway, it's not about Trump. They're going to let poor old Biden, and who knows, he might not even feel well enough to even want to be president. He just wants to be sworn in, say he was 46th, and then he's out. They're going to use that medical committee, and they are going to put Biden out of office. And your president is going to be Kamala Harris. They have recessed for Thanksgiving. When they go in January, it's in the 25th Amendment. They never created that committee. Now all of a sudden they're going to have to create that committee. And Trump had challenged Biden to go through the mental status exam. And he said, I'll do one. Trump said, I'll do one. I don't care. Biden wouldn't. He would not. They worry about, if doctors or the president's on any kind of medication. Let me tell you, that poor man, he had sundowners. He was very worse in the evening. They were medicating that man to death with some really good medications for him to make it through anything in the evening. In the debate, you could tell within 15, 20 minutes, he was having a hard time articulating, because he was getting tired, having MS and some neurological problems. I understand that. My tongue gets tied. Who be God blessing. But anyway, Kamala's going to be the president. And let me tell you what, even if they do let old Biden stay in long enough to do something, you're going to have Hillary and her. Marv is going live. Doggone. We're going to have, let me tell you this real quick and we'll go. You're going to have Hillary and her minions, and you're going to have AOC and her minions as your cabinet. That's who your cabinet's going to be. Don't worry about Biden being the president. It's going to be Harris. They're going to use that 25th Amendment against him. Okay, the other thing, the stinger, the jacks, the thing in your arm. I don't know. They didn't make a big deal out of it. I only heard it announced once, but I really haven't had a lot of TV time in my life lately. Talking about all of a sudden they have noticed, hey, L, 1978, hi, honey. Causing neurological problems. That is as much baloney as everything they've ever said about this CV, okay? Prior to that, almost a month prior to that, my granddaughter's stepfather is a pharmacist. None of them are taking that thing. He has access to some of the papers written on these trials. Those trials have left people with neurological problems to the point that some of them can't no longer speak. They are bedridden. It's like they have traumatic brain injury from this Jax. So don't believe a word of that neurological problems from the CV. It's from the Jax, the stick. So there's no way, y'all. I hope nobody's considering on taking that thing. Yes, it's supposed to change your DNA. It's supposed to have the God gene in it that will affect your brain. And yes, seizing uncontrollably. And I found out through another source that has the connections that they have allowed children and adults to die through these trials from this stick. It is not a good thing. And now everybody's freaking out. Well, I can't trust anything that they just started working on in February. Oh, come on. I saw on a live, it was printed, highlighted, that the Rotten Child family called it the Jax with the CV-19 on there, and it was patented in 2015. So this has been planned for years and years and years. Let me see. Was there anything else? But be looking out for that 25th Amendment. They are going to make the Jax mandatory. I read documentation that anyone getting government assistance will immediately lose their government assistance if they do not submit to that Jax. I figure then they'll go to Medicare, Medicaid recipients, first responders, doctors, nurses, teachers, all those type people. But let me tell you, I know tons of people that are willing to give up their job. I know a pharmacist that's going to give up his job and not take it after he has read what has been read, what has been printed about. Yep, our troops. Yep. If Trump had been reelected, he was firing Fauci. I call him the Keebler SOB. You know what I mean? Can't stand it, little guy. Couldn't stand him first time I ever laid eyes on him. Yep. Yep, gonna have to. Biden's already said he's hiring Fauci. I have heard, I've not done the research myself, but I have been told by people that have done the research that I do trust that somewhere down the line, Fauci is related to the Rothschild family. They're all related somehow. Why isn't anyone putting out a leaflet information? Because we don't want to be arrested. Okay, last thing I'm going to tell y'all. Y'all aren't going to believe this. I have, well, if I can find it, I'm going to show you. Because my new nickname now is Crazy Chicken Lady. What did I say? And who was on the trials I know here local. I want y'all to look at this. My granddaughter's mama made this for me. Look there. Chickens, chickens, chickens. Did you all ever think you would ever see one of those on my face? I have gone into every location without that thing. Until this week. It is cute. My ex-daughter-in-law made it for me. And one of my favorite flowers, besides roses, is daisies. And my granddaughter went and picked out the material. And they made me one. See, off of the face, it looks like a bra. You could use a bra. They made me this one with daisies in it. See? Okay. I have refused that thing. I said I will not be a black mask wearing zombie like the Chinese. Done said everything else in the world. I'll worry about it now. Well, last Saturday, our governor came out and said that he was trying to avoid a lockdown. Our numbers were ridiculous. It is up to the store managers to police what goes on in their stores. No one is allowed in public without a mask on. They're going to figure out a system to fine individuals with no mask in my state now. And every store by Monday morning had a sign on it, no mask, no service. I was in 7 stores yesterday because Fox News announced we were going to have food shortage. We have panic buying now, like to never found toilet paper. Of course, I have plenty of toilet paper. I needed to replenish what I'd used over the last couple of months. But I went to 7 stores to buy everything that I needed yesterday because our store shelves are already bare and everybody has on a mask. Let me tell you, pisses me off to no end. I said I wouldn't wear it. But listen, y'all, I've got to be able to feed my family. You've been locked down since October 1st. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. I'd have to pull that thing down. Listen, BLM wanted to scream, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Let me tell you what, that's ones that have to wear it in order to buy some food. Hey, CJ Blaze, let me tell you what. We need to be screaming, I can't breathe because of this damn mask on your face. I'd have to pull this thing down under my nose to catch a breath because I didn't want to be kicked out of the store. You know how all summer and at the beach and everywhere they have signs, no shirt, no service? Now it's no mask, no service. You can get in there, they'll escort you out. If you do not want to leave, they will call the police and the police will arrest you. So now, you know, I've had these a couple months and I was very appreciative because my little granddaughter went to Joann's and picked out this fabric herself, and I didn't think I'd ever wear them except at the doctor's office. Now, because of my MS, I've worn a mask in my doctor's office for years, so that's not a big deal. But in a doggone dollar store and Aldi's, Food Line, for Christ's sake, listen, y'all, but I can't be arrested. I am the #1 babysitter. I have to. I mean, I have to. CJ, honey, it's so good to see you. Can you believe I'm live? And Marv just went live. Okay. So, look for the mandatory masks. Look for the mandatory jacks. Oh, what's her name? CAD News Network. Love her. She was watching a show, and she don't give any BS. If she gives you the information, she has seen it. Like me, I can't put up articles and stuff right now. Do your own research. Never trust anything anybody says. But I'm telling you what I saw and what I think. Hey, Amy. She was watching a show where they had found the test had proven, oh no, the mask don't work. You'd have to wear a respirator. A respirator is the only thing that will save you from anything. Do you know how many nationwide regular flu deaths have been reported in the past year? 65. Know a woman, yes, CAG is supposed to be right now. She's on her back up. Oh, okay. She was watching a show, and they had found bones that were 600 years old, and they were trying to get the DNA, but there was such sparse elements of the DNA left. They had to bring in a special test to be able to get that DNA. You know what that blasted test was they used to get that 600-year-old DNA? The same daggone test they're using for this. So do you think they're testing you for CV? No. They're getting everybody's DNA. That's what they're doing. I won't even take a test. Back in July, when I thought I was having a heart attack, I was afraid I was going to die. I was going to sit home and die. I would not go to the hospital until they assured me I didn't have to take a test. Nope. Not going to do it. But, anyway, that's about all. Yes, it's all a bunch of junk. All of it is. Just a bunch of junk. But, I would recommend that even if it is beans and rice and peanut butter and some canned vegetables. Hey, Murphy's Law, how are you, honey? Let's see, your proteins, beans, peanut butter. I'm thinking cheap stuff here, cheap, okay? Beans and peanut butter, your carbs, get macaroni and cheese, that's carbs and fat. Try to get you some canned fruit. Buy you some flour and watch Alaska Prepper. He'll teach you how to make any kind of bread, bagel, English muffin, tortilla, shell. He's got all the videos. I've got all these recipes written down. Whose recipes I have. You can get, my favorite is Hudson Cream flour, 5-pound bag, $2.65. Let me tell you, folks, they had them just kill millions of more chickens. I live in a neighborhood. I've got 6 chickens. I don't have a rooster yet. My neighbor complained about Ethan's mama's rooster, so I don't have a rooster. But at the very least, for 2 years, all those chickens, you can get eggs for protein. I don't care what you have to do. Prime example, our buddy, Central Florida Prepper, Survival Living. He doesn't have a cell phone right now. Why does he not have a cell phone right now? Because shit's getting ready to hit the fan in our grocery stores. And not just because of a trucking strike. It's because they've killed all of the stock. We're living off of last year's stock. Next year, we don't have stock this year. He didn't turn his cell phone on so he could take that cell phone money and go buy preps. Let me tell you, what is the cell phone bill going to be worth if you could have gone and bought you some rice and beans and flour and peanut butter? You can do it cheap and survive. You know, my garden, I've got enough to get me through a garden season, me and my bunch next year. Okay, what if they spray so heavy my garden don't make it? We'll have beans and rice, and I can make gravy. I'm buying canned cream, tons of flour. That's what we're going to live on. Spices. That's what we'll have to live on. I figure they'll poison our wildlife, so all these hunters plan on going hunting in a year. That's not going to work, and there's only so many, and there's going to be people starving to death. So I think before the oath, yes. Well, Central Florida prepper, 10 for 10. Yep, you can go to all the grocery stores and get 10 for 10. Central Florida prepper brought up a good point, and I read that comment, and I forgot what good point he brought up that I was going to tell you. Lost it, y'all. Sorry. I'm trying to hurry so I can get over there tomorrow. But I got the main points out. So I'm going to let y'all go so we can jump over to Marv and I can get in there and mod for him. And, but those were the most important parts. I don't like dehydrated meat. There's not a more tender meat in the world than canned meat. So anyway, y'all remember, don't be scared, just be prepared. Read your Bible. You want a playbook on what's going on? Bible prophecy is being fulfilled. Oh, bless your heart. I'm so sorry, dear. You had to take that test. Could you please call me? You have a question about... Yes, I will try to do that. Don't be scared, just be prepared. Read your Bible. And the Bible says, study to show thyself approved. Be praying for this country. God has taken, my opinion, his hand of protection off of this country because of all of the wickedness. Listen, we're just a step above Sodom and Gomorrah in this country. Look at the morals. Where have they gone? Down the tubes. So prophecy's being fulfilled. Jesus can come back anytime. Praise God. But pray for everybody. Pray for everybody. And I'm going to let you go. And I love you very much. And if you have any questions, send me an email. wvpm@protonmail.com. And I do check my emails. And I will get back to you just as soon as I can. Well, thank you, Light and Truth Seeker. I love y'all very much. You make me very happy. I've missed you. I've been very, very busy. I have been trampling all over the place looking for off-grid property. And then I moved back into my house that I was out of temporarily. Thank you for being here, Rip Curl. I appreciate you, honey. So life's been a little interesting lately. But I have been filling gaps. Hey, Beverly. Yes, I have missed y'all. I've missed y'all so much. So I guess I'm just going to have to plan on coming to the gas station where y'all can see my face and it don't get dark and try to get a few more lives in. But keep your eyes. I want y'all to look up that 25th Amendment. Look it up. Let me tell you, Harris is going to be your president. God help us. So anyway, I love each and every one of you. Until next time, you're always in my prayers. Bye-bye.